How to give yourself a pedicure in the shower nail care tutorial by Hotpinkzebrapolish.
Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I do a pedicure in the shower. And the reasons you may want to do this is if you are just really strapped for time and you don't have time to do a full pedicure on yourself. If you might want to just do this before a pedicure, like every 2 weeks or something, just go through and do a couple little things to make your next pedicure go a little smoother, a little easier, and keep your feet soft in the meantime. Or just, you might prefer doing it this way. I know my sister really doesn't like pedicures at all. I remember once right before her wedding I gave her a pedicure so that she'd have nice toes for her wedding, and she was talking to our grandmother, as she was getting done. She goes, "Yeah, it's not too bad." And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I'm doing all this work and it's not too bad? Man, tell you, some people, but it's a preference and some people really don't like getting it done. So if that's how it is too, this might be a quick, easy, less stressful way for you to get your toes taken care of. And so everything I'm pretty much using I had on hand. I am also going to be using a shower brush that I got from Grace and Stella company that is a two-sided thing. So the one side has these bristles on it and the other side has little massaging nubs that can also be used for cellulite control. I am really liking this brush. It hangs in the shower and I'll get more into that later on in the video. So if you're interested in getting a quick, easy pedicure method, then I hope you like this. And don't forget to click subscribe to my future videos as well.
So here's the brush, and as I said, it's from Grace and Stella, and so it comes in this nice little box, and I love the fact that it's really natural stuff. It's, it's natural fibers and it's wood instead of being, I don't know, plastic, you know what I mean? And so it comes in a little bag inside the box, and it also has a little bottle of lotion and then a suction cup to hang in the shower. And the suction cup that hangs in the shower is a lot stronger than most of them. It like screws on and it actually holds. I know I have some other things that have come with suction cups and they just fall off every time. And the lotion is a lavender scent, which I really like lavender, but that's something that, maybe you don't. And it seems like it's a summer lotion, like it's really light and airy. And it does have an alcohol content in it. And so if you're really looking for like a really heavy, good lotion, this isn't it. But if it's just something light to use during the day, then this might be a good one. And so here's the brush. And like I said, that's the little cellulite distributing, massaging little knobs there. And then here's the brush side. And it's a firmer brush. And so I've got really super sensitive skin, so on my back it seemed like it was a little coarse, but like on feet, it's a good thing for feet. And so, yeah, and since I was looking for feet, this works out well. And so that's the little hanger to fit in the shower. So just like that, and it's really strong. Sometimes you get those corded knots and you feel like you just pull it right out. Not the case. So here's the things that I used. That's just a pedicure scrub that I had on hand. I've got a bunch of them, that's just the one I decided to use. A toenail clipper. So this is the one that I like. This is my favorite one. It's a really cheap one, but it's by far the sharpest and the strongest. I don't know how I got so lucky. And then just a cuticle pusher, but you could also use an orange wood stick. And then the brush, as well as a foot file. So the parakeet that's there, she's optional. She provides a really good conversationalist. She's someone nice to talk to if you get bored while you're taking a shower. She also provides entertainment, but really not an essential part of this whole process. She just gets really mad if I take a shower without her. So the first thing you're going to do is you're just going to grab some of that foot scrub. And the scrub really is important, and it really makes the whole process go a lot smoother. Smoother, haha, a scrub makes it smoother. Hilarious. Anyways, so I just took and I massaged that up and down my leg, and I've already finished the rest of my showering process, shampooing, conditioning, yeah, and all of that. And so then I just scrubbed that on, and then I grabbed that brush, and I'm just going to take the little brushy side and go all over everywhere I scrubbed. Now that double scrubbing process is going to make your skin so incredibly smooth. It's remarkable using the brush and the scrub together. It feels a little harsh as you're doing it, but as soon as you rinse it off, it feels amazing. And definitely scrub over your toes. I can't emphasize that part enough. That is going to get rid of so much cuticle right off the bat that it's going to make the cuticle removal process easy as it's so nice. So then I just took and I foot filed. Now I do these kind of things relatively often, so I don't have much callus on any of my skin or too much of cuticle to get rid of, and I cut my toenails almost daily. I'm kind of compulsive about that. And so for a lot of this, I don't have much to show because I am OCD about these things, and it just, yeah. So then after you have the brushing done and the scrubbing done and all that, you can rinse off the foot scrub. And then I'm going to go through and push back my cuticles. And normally you would not do this with the door open. I just couldn't bring my camera in the shower with me. So that's why I'm doing this. And you can probably do this incredibly less awkward than I did and more convenient. And yeah, I just have my own way of doing things. And so that's that. And if you're wondering, I am extremely tired right now when I'm doing this voiceover, which is why I'm saying really goofy things. If you're curious as to why all my words are being jumbled, that's it. And you can also trim your toenails right now if that is something that you want to do. And then I'm just going to repeat it with the other leg. And when you're trimming your toenails, be very, very careful, because after you have been in the shower for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or however long it's been, and you've done all this, your toenails are going to be a lot softer than if you would normally cut them. And so just be cautious not to cut them too short, because that is going to cause some pain once you're out of the shower and you're all dried off. And the other thing is, if you want to nip your cuticles, that is also something I would just say be cautious of doing while you're in the shower. One thing, you might be a little farther away than you would normally be. You might be a little off balance, which could cause possibly issues, and I would just be careful. I never trim my cuticles on my toes. I don't really ever need it. But if you do, I would dry off and then do that after you get out of the shower. So now here's a closer up of how I push back my cuticles. I have a double-ended cuticle pusher. One end is that nice little spoon shape, and the other end is sort of a flat blade shape. And I really like to go down alongside the sidewalls of my toes, of my toenails, because that's where I seem to get the most cuticle there, and I also get a little bit of a sore spot on the inside corner of my big toenails from just having a little bit of built up skin there. So like I said, but I do this all the time, and so that's, yeah. Toenail polish doesn't stick, or nail polish doesn't stick to my toes, and so I take it off about weekly, and then I do this. So you don't have to do this that frequently though, and I don't do the whole thing that often. But it is something, like I said, if you do it between pedicures, if you do go to a salon, it might just make them a little easier. So I hope this helped, and feel free to share any questions with me. I'll be happy to answer them, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!